Hey everybody, it's Mark. Figured I'd go live for a little while, see if anyone was interested. I hope you're enjoying our YouTube channel. I'm going to wait for some people to come on because we're going to have a strategy session with those of you that watch. Plus, I want to check a new program that we got and see if you can actually hear me. Hopefully, this will work out. We'll start going live a lot more often. What's up? Pass the bleach. What's going on, buddy? Okay, you can hear me good? Okay, cool. Cool. So, yeah, we got this new program to try to help do a better show. But unfortunately, I only use a phone. I don't have a computer yet and a decent webcam to do a good show. I mean, I've got a computer, but the webcam is old. So I figured we'd use our phone until our show got a little bit bigger. Maybe get some donations in, whatever, to go forward and use that. So unfortunately, the program is good for live, but it's not good for actual bringing on more than one people until I can get a better computer. What's up, OTF? Brazy Blood. How are you, buddy? So there's a couple of reasons why I wanted to do this live today. Number one, it was to test this new, I think it's called StreamYard. It's a program that we pay for monthly, but allows us to go live and it gives us a little better graphics and stuff like that. So we're going to continue doing that. We got to get a better computer though, so we can probably only use this program for one person. But I wanted to kind of see. I'm good. I'm good, Brazy. I'm good, man. I'm actually here watching my son play. He's doing a baseball practice. He's doing fall ball this year. So I figured I'd go live real quick while he was out on the field. He's a catcher. So good for him. Good for him. But I did this live for a couple of reasons. Number one, to see if it works. Guys, we want to build up our fan base. We really do. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Hey, I got a question for you. You made a comment the other day that you were military. What branch are you? Just out of curiosity. Um, but as I said, I wanted to test this program. I wanted to see if it would work. It looks like it does. I will. I will, Brazy. I sure will. I'll tell them good luck on the season. Doing fall ball this year in Corona, so we'll see what happens. Hey, to all y'all that are just now joining us. As I said, we're just trying to see how this new live thing works. So there's a couple of things I want to go over with you guys since some of y'all are coming on now. First of all, I appreciate it. Okay, Canadian Army. Who? I don't know what you guys say. In the U.S. Army, we would say "hua." Yeah, outstanding. So I did 13 years in the Army myself. But so I got a question for you guys. Number one, we're trying to get better. I got a green screen the other day, built a whole green screen, and with a StreamYard, you can have all that stuff behind you. But it turned out with the cell phone, you can't use the green screen. I got to get a better computer because my computer won't be able to hold it. So we're working on making the show a better show. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Question for you guys though: who would you like to see? Like, what guests would you like to see on the program? Y'all tell me. Um, we're trying to email people, see if they want to come on. Uh, I emailed 23 and 1. If some of y'all know who 23 and 1 is, uh, he hasn't responded. Um, the Dropping Hits is in the process of moving. If y'all have heard of his YouTube channel, I did an interview on his YouTube channel, and he wants to come on ours, but he's got to get set up on his home first. So, but who do you guys want to see as far as interviews? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. We just tried to build our channel, trying to build our network. Awkward Fist Bump Productions. I figured that would be the best choice we could use. Well, because obviously I'm known for my awkward fist bumps. Oh, by the way, Nikki, also thank you for your service. Appreciate you. But anyway, just saying, first of all, trying this YouTube live thing. I hope you all are enjoying our show, honestly. I really do. We're trying to make something here, something that's going to be good, you know? So, what do you guys have? Talk to me. What you guys want to see more of? Stuff like that. Just going to wait for some people to get on here. It looks like a few of y'all left. I understand it's Saturday. If you're just now coming on, as I said, I'm at my son's baseball practice, so I figured I'd go live for a minute. Trying this new program out called StreamYard. So StreamYard allows you to film programs. It sends you a copy after you're done, so you can post to your Facebook pages and your YouTube, but it also has the ability to go live on YouTube. So I figured I'd try it out. But jump in the conversation, y'all. Is there anyone you'd want to see us interview? Critiques? What y'all want to see the channel do more of? Oh, let's see. Going through the comments here. Come on, join the discussion. Join the discussion. Tell me what you want. Do you want to see us go live more often? What do you want us to talk about on our live episodes? Put a comment below. Join the discussion. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure on other YouTubers, but the people from 60 Days In interviews have been really interesting. Outstanding. Thank you so much for that. Honestly. I think we're going to have, we were going to try to do Alex the other day, but Alex skipped out. So I was looking at some of the comments from our recent interview with Matt, and I'm going to say it's easy to hate from afar, if that makes sense. You don't know, Matt, first of all, was a Marine. Matt, if you're watching this, thank you for your service. I forgot to say that during the interview. We're a brotherhood and a sisterhood, just like Nikki is Army as well. Thank you for your service. But we're a brotherhood and a sisterhood like no other. So even though I know he didn't make it to jail, one of the things I realized during my time in 60 Days In is I think being in the military is a good basis for going to jail. I know that sounds crazy, but jail's still hard. Even though I'd done my time in the military, I did 13 years. Even though I did that 13 years in the military, jail was still hard. So for those that look down, and I saw some of the hateful comments that were posted on his video, it's a lot easier said than done when you actually go to jail. Because you know what? At the end of the day, he still did 4 years in the Marines. That's my brother right there. Even though he was a Marine. I don't know if you know this, but Marines like to eat crayons. But that's an entirely different issue. I love you, Matt. I'm just kidding. You know our inter-service rivalry. But he still served. So, I think we're going to have Zach next week. If y'all remember Zach from season 1, he's going to be on. We're getting him. He's currently doing some active duty Marine stuff. So, Zach, we're getting him on. As I said, we're trying to get Alex. Alex is in the queue to do an interview with us. All that good stuff. If y'all would help, I know some of y'all that are probably watching already have, but subscribe, like, interact on our YouTube videos. We're trying to build a brand, obviously. Awkward Fist Bump Productions. Boom. But we wanna give you guys what y'all want to see. We got a podcast too, so a lot of y'all are on our YouTube channel. But if you look up Awkward Fist Bump Productions on any of your podcast listeners, followers, whatever, services. I'm trying to think of what all we're on: Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, anywhere you can find a podcast. Just look up Awkward Fist Bump Productions. And I know a lot of, hey, Sahir, I hope I didn't kill your name. I'm sorry if I did. I hope you're doing good today. But anyway, what was I saying? Goodness gracious, I'm getting old. It sucks getting old. Don't do it. If you guys are old. I think this kid just got ticked off. He threw his baseball glove on the ground and started kicking it around. Sorry, I'm watching my son practice too. I don't know what that was about. But as I said, I hope you're enjoying the channel. Yeah, you can go to any podcast because I know a lot of people they're not going to watch for 30 minutes, but they'll listen to the podcast if they're going to work or whatnot. So if you're more of a podcaster and you can't give 30, 40 minutes on YouTube or on your phone, watch it. I understand. Check out our podcast. It's the same. Excuse me. Sorry, I got something caught in my throat, but it's basically the same thing. It's Awkward Fist Bump Productions. Just wherever you get your podcast from, look it up. We'll be in the store or whatever they call it. But we're really enjoying doing this show, and we hope you're enjoying it too. I am doing great, Sahir. And as I said, I hope I'm not killing your name, bro. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But if y'all like this live thing, I'll probably try to start doing one a week. We want to build our fan base. We want to pick up more subscribers uh, because it's just fun. So I started a YouTube channel. Actually, this is a good story to tell you guys. I started a YouTube channel because my brother-in-law, my co-host Justin, when he got out of prison, he really wanted to be a YouTuber, and he started his own channel, The Original Justin Smith. If y'all are looking for that, The Original Justin Smith. But I guess he rides BMX bikes and stuff like that. But I knew because of the show, I would have a fan base that would give us at least respectable numbers. And that's why I invited him on, because he did time in prison. I did time in jail. A lot of y'all, I think y'all have heard me say it before, but one of the reasons why I went to jail was because I was a corrections officer before. And I got a student driver. Ooh, that came too close to the bumper. But anyway, one of the reasons why I did 60 days in was I had been a corrections officer, and being a corrections officer, you got to see things from one side of the bars. However, I also had a brother-in-law, my wife's brother, that was serving 10 years. So I kind of wanted to see things from his end, and I wanted to understand what was going on. Because I don't think that corrections officers have the empathy. I mean, they're not bad people. Listen, I'm not saying corrections officers are bad people, but they only know life from one side. And with our training, which I'm not bashing the training because a lot of it's true, but they're always saying, hey, they're trying to take advantage of you, this, that, and the other. So you got to watch yourself when it comes to inmates. And there is some truth to that. That's not a lie, but I also want to see things from the other side. And so I think just being able to do the show, it definitely opens your eyes to the criminal justice system. There are still bad people in jail. And when I do these videos, I don't want you to think that I'm against incarceration, because I'm not against incarceration at all. I just think sometimes there are other root problems that we need to get, like if it's a low level offender. I actually interviewed with Mike Morris, and Mike Morris, who worked with, I just did an interview with him. I don't know, it got released last week. And if y'all have ever seen To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen, he's the one that meets with these child predators. Anyway, he worked with Chris Hansen, and he released a meme, and I posted it, and it had a quote that I said on there, and I got a little bit of fallback from it. But what I said was basically, it opened my eyes to incarceration, and we didn't need to incarcerate everybody, that we needed to get to the root problems. And I stand by that, because when it comes to low level offenders and people that are addicted and stuff like that, we really need to figure out, why do they keep reoffending. So I'm not against incarceration. Don't think that that's the whole point of this channel, because I'm not. But in some cases, in a lot of cases, I think we can work on the root problems and figure out what's going on. Why do they have addiction issues? There's a lot of problems root back to maybe childhood, stuff like that. So, as I said, I'm not against incarceration. I just think we need to get to that root issue and why people are doing what they're doing. But so what I've got here is, there are some people here that want more 60 days in people, me to interview them. As I said, I've got Zach hopefully next week, Alex. I know I've talked to Tony. If y'all know Tony from season 6, big old Tony, he's agreed to do an episode, so we're gonna do that. Who else do you want to see from 60 days in? What else do you want to see us talk about on the channel? The floor is open to you guys. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Coffee. But ultimately, that's where we're at. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you are. Share, like, subscribe. If you can become a Patreon member, we harp on that every week. We're not going to use the money to go buy a Rolls Royce, but I need a computer, because everything's done on my phone. I need something to really that has a better webcam, that we can host this StreamYard service. That way we can go live with more than one person. Because we've tried to do a interview with the same service that I'm using now, that you guys are watching. And the enforcer. I'm the enforcer of the Bible study, guys, though. I'm not the enforcer of the Chicanos. He's in New York. But anyway, we're using the as I said, we're using the computer. We're not gonna, if y'all want to become a Patreon member, we're not using the money for anything other than the show. Better lighting, better computers. I could care less. I was actually just talking to Justin earlier, and on the phone before I got on this live, I could care less if we have 10 followers or 100,000 followers. I'd love to have 100,000 followers, right? But what we want to do is provide y'all a quality product. So interact with us, let us know. We want to provide y'all a quality product, something that you guys like, something that you guys enjoy. I mean, if we can build a fan base, that's great. That's awesome. And I thank you guys that are on, because right now we're a tad bit under 1,000. Just a tad bit under 1,000. And we'd like to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark in the YouTube world. 1,000 is like the ultimate number that you want to get to in the beginning stages, and we're so close. So please subscribe, like. Christina Randall, or Jessica Kent. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I have to look them up. I'm 43 years old. So for those that didn't know, I'm still kind of new to the technology thing. I'm trying to learn this stuff, so I don't know who they are, but I will look them up. So thank you for that, Nikki. I'll try to reach out to them and see if they'll come on. But that's, I don't know who they are, but I'll definitely try to find out. So as I said, we got some big interviews. I don't know if you waited to the end of last episode to see, but I've got a huge announcement. So if you watch my season, everybody, I get a lot of direct messages from fans, and a lot of questions that people ask is what happened to Dylan. So Dylan was the kid on my season that he was a white guy. He decided to hang out with the the black inmates because he grew up in an urban area, and being in an urban area, he just felt more comfortable because growing up, he his friends were black, but in Arizona, it's very much a race based area, and if you were white, you had to hang out with the white guys. If you were black, same thing. If you were Chicano, same thing. So, but the big thing that I announced on my last episode was I've been talking to Dylan. Dylan gets out of prison in 24 days, and we are going to have an interview on this channel with me, David from my pod, and Dylan. So I hope you guys will stay and tune in for that. I think that'll be a good interview because it seems like a lot of people that watch my season want to know what happened to Dylan. So he is going to be on, hopefully in the next month, and I think it'll be a good interview. But once again, for those of you that are tuning in and those of you that have subscribed and have been supporting us, thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. We really do appreciate you. It's been awesome seeing our numbers just rise and rise and rise. And it seems like it's only getting better and better. And don't ever think that we're not like we don't thank you, because you guys are what makes us. As I said, if we can hit that 1,000 mark, that would be great. Yeah, I think it will, Sahir. I really do. But this is more of a hobby for me. It really is. But I've grown to really love having a YouTube channel, and I hope you guys are loving the YouTube channel as well. But anyway, well, let me know in the comments, as I said, who else you want to see as far as for an interview. As I said on the lineup, I've got Tony, I've got Alex from this season. Ryan, if y'all remember Ryan from season 2, he's in grad school right now, so he's putting a lot of his efforts into grad school, but he said he would interview with us. I don't know, maybe Matt from season 5, the guy who was guilty of peeing in a cup. We can get him on. We actually talk quite often. He's a good guy. But let me know also what other 60 Days In participants you want on the show. And what subject matter do you want us to hit? Do you want us to talk current events? What do you want us to hit? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, I love you guys. I really do. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and jet on out of here. But we will do another live. I'm just trying to figure out all this technology. So if you thought this live was terrible, I'm sorry. I promise I'm working on getting better. It's weird to look at a camera, right? And just speak to yourself. So I'm trying to work on getting better. Thank you for chatting with me, Nikki. I appreciate that. Sahir, appreciate you. Let's see who else participated. OTF, Past to Bleach. Thank you guys for participating today. I hope you guys will tune in to more. As I said, once again, let me know what you guys want to see. Put it in the comments below. If you guys want to support us, as I said, it's patreon.com/AFBP, Awkward Fist Bump Productions. If you do decide you want to donate, contact me. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. But as I said, all we want is better lighting for my co-hosts. I've got literally my lighting is a couple of lamps that I took the shade off of, but it's working. so I don't need to go buy any lighting from Best Buy or any of those. But I do want a better computer that can support this new program. I think this little program that I'm using now is about $25 a month. It's not bad, but unfortunately, we can't hold it on the cell phone. And because we tried to do, I guess you guys are saying you hear me good now. Um, but unfortunately, when I get more than one person on, the sound is terrible. You have a great day too, Sahir. Nikki, appreciate you. Thank you for your service. And we will talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Boom.